my little party animals. hiphiprenee here today with a brand new speed build for you, and today we are going back to a series that I had been slowly working on, which is where I am recreating locations from Project Zomboid in The Sims 4. I've done Bob and Kate's house already from Moldraw. I've also done one other. I think I did a Spiffos build as well. It's been a while, so I don't exactly remember. But today we are going to one of my favorite locations in the game. We are in Riverside, and we are building the Burgers restaurant from Riverside. Now, Burgers in the game, Project Zomboid, is a chain of fast food restaurants. They're kind of like all over Knox County. There's, of course, the one in Riverside. There's one on the Dixie Highway. There's one in Phallus Lake. It's that town that has the lake that's shaped like a dick. Yeah, that's a thing. And everyone seems to call it Phallus Lake or Ekron. I don't think there's an actual name for it. If there is, someone please correct me, because I would love to know the actual name for that location. I know when I think it's the Pillows Spawn mod, it's called Ekron. But whenever you kind of like look it up anywhere else, it's called Phallus Lake. So I think we're kind of divided as a community. We don't really agree what it's called. So I kind of interchange both of those, but there's a couple locations around the world. There's some in like the survivor camps over towards Louisville, but we of course are doing the one over in Riverside. So this restaurant is located in the northwest part of Riverside. It is right next to the bait shop, which is a great base location. It's also really close to the police station, and it's really close to the gas station. All places that you would like to be near when you are basing in Project Zomboid. There is also a neighborhood if you continue west from here, and that is one of my favorite neighborhoods to base in. I feel like once you kind of clear it out, you don't get too many zombies over there, but you are still really close to the rest of the town in order to be able to go on runs, to run to the gas station with your cars or your gas cans so you can fill up your generator. It's just overall, this is a great location in the game. I used to exclusively start in Riverside when I first started playing the game. I think I misread Rosewood as Riverside because I had seen a lot of people saying Rosewood was the place to go, and I don't know why I saw Riverside and was like, yep, that's the one. So I went there and I was like, where's the fire station that everyone keeps talking about? And then I realized I was in the wrong spot, but I had already fallen in love with Riverside, so I just continued playing there for a really long time before I moved on. I did eventually switch over and I started in Rosewood every once in a while, but I feel like Rosewood is a little bit too small for me. It doesn't take me very long to kind of go through and clear the town and then feel like I'm safe and content and I don't have to do anything else. Riverside just gives you a little bit more. Riverside also has a VHS store, which I think is really helpful. I love collecting VHSs. That's always my goal, is to collect every single VHS in the game. Have I done that? Absolutely not. I have not done that, but I do still, without fail, try it every single time I play Project Zomboid. Playing recently, I was spawning in Moldraw for a while, which I actually really liked spawning in Moldraw. I feel like it gave me a little bit more of a challenge because there are more zombies there for sure. I still haven't tried spawning in, I think it's West Point is the other one out of like the vanilla game, but very recently I started using like random Knox County spawns, so I could spawn in like just some absolutely wackadoodle area that made no sense that I had never been to, and that has really spiced up the game for me while we sit here and wait for Build 42 to come out within hopefully the next decade or so. This Burgers restaurant, like many other Project Zomboid locations, was fairly easy to recreate in The Sims 4. Again, it does help that the game aesthetics-wise is based on The Sims, so, you know, being able to use the grid to my advantage here was really great. And also not having a lot of crazy furniture or crazy clutter or anything like that. That's just not really kind of what happens in Project Zomboid, which totally makes sense because every time you load into Project Zomboid, while the map might stay the same, you're going to get different like events in different places. So I understand why there are not, you know, tons of clutter items everywhere. I do hope that they add more when Build 42 does eventually come out, because it would be nice to see things a little bit more lived in. I know they are updating quite a few of the builds, specifically in Moldraw, like the police station and the school, which right now just kind of suck. They're kind of terrible. So seeing those upgraded is going to be super exciting. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and go follow me on TikTok. See you later.